selvfølgelig Hougaard Nielsen, 19.1, Denmark. Løfteriet CrossFit, 19.3, 19.4, 19.5, løfteriet CrossFit Denmark. Last one.
Best one.
Worst one.
My name is Julie, and right now I'm still a full-time student about to become a doctor really soon. I'm 27 and I've been doing CrossFit for almost 3.5 years. Well, I guess I've always been competitive since I've done like competitive swimming a lot, so that requires like a lot of training and discipline. And when I quit that, it was really because I was tired of all the pressure and all the volume, and then I just started really exercising just for fun. And then I found out I'm not really good at exercising just for fun, and I found CrossFit, and it's really like versatile versus swimming, where it's also like really a lot of the same movements, and I just found it like fun and motivating, and then yeah. I was really frustrated after finishing because I felt like I had the level of a regionals type athlete, but I wasn't a good open athlete. And that was really like a kick in the face, because you can't make it to regionals if you're not a good open athlete as well. And I just realized I'm not going to sit here and count on my skill level being okay. I need to really work on those things. And I thought people were expecting me to qualify. And I was like, you know, that was just so disappointing. I was actually just very excited, because I knew at that time if they changed the format, this is like my best chance ever of making it to the games. Like, my goal has only been about regionals, because I think that's the kind of level I have. But making it to the games, like skipping regionals, for me would just be, okay, let's go. A lot. I think from when you submit your score to it's like Wednesday and it's kind of official, I leaderboard like all the time. When I'm at school, I'm like in the breaks leaderboarding and stuff. Yeah. Coming out from week 1, where I finished like really well, I was like, my goal is not to qualify only. My goal is to dominate this competition in Denmark as well. So that was like my goal every week, and I think I felt in week 4 that really I was kind of getting there. You know, I did everything they throw at me, and I was still coming out like in top 3 every time. So I think after week 4 I was like, okay, you know, something bad is gonna happen if I'm not gonna qualify now.
What's the strategy for the workout?
I think I'm going to try to really pace it from the beginning and break it up into smaller sets. Like maybe doing 4 sets from the beginning, actually, of thrusters and chest to bar.
Seen like 4 or 5 girls do it. Can you use like Tiaklet-to-me? Is that useful at all?
I think it's actually useful to see how they strategize from the beginning, because when like good athletes are already holding back from the beginning, I think it's a sign that you shouldn't go full like YOLO, because if they can't do it, then you probably can't do it either, I think. Yeah, I usually get really nervous, but I think as like a good thing. Helps get me ready. Yeah, I think it's just it's different because I can feel like now it's the last one, but it's like really still surreal because I feel like it's been a long 5 weeks, but still they went by so fast. So still, yeah.
Yes. 3. Kan du ikke gå lidt tilbage? Vi kører 3, 2, 1.
Hougaard Nielsen, 19.5, løfter Reebok CrossFit Danmark.
Er det værre end forventet, Julie?
Ja, det var det. Det var lidt hårdere, end jeg havde regnet med, tror jeg. Eller det blev lidt hårdere lidt tidligere. Jeg tror egentlig godt, at jeg kan lidt mere. Men jeg følte bare i dag, at al min luft bare forsvandt. Så nogle gange kan jeg godt have det. Og så på andre dage er det ikke så slemt. Men jeg syrede bare hele overkroppen også. Det var næsten det værste. Det var ikke engang benene. Selvfølgelig bare træls, når jeg gerne ville i top 30 i verden, men det var ligesom ikke det, der var målet til at starte med.
I would say the next couple of weeks I have 2 months until I finish school. So that's really about, I think, maintenance and trying to build like more fitness, but I also know my priorities need to switch a bit just now. And that's just, that's just how it is. I really believe that if you can use your time effectively, that's going to be just as good as if training like 2 times 2 hours a day. So I've really talked to my coach and how we're gonna optimize my preparations for the games when I also have a lot of school stuff. And when I graduate, it's just about, we're gonna do some, I think, training camp games simulation things, and I'm just gonna go for it then. Still, it's like going, deep into the pain cave can sometimes be my weakness because I'm very, conservative. I always want to pace, and I think that's like a weakness from being a bit more long-distance swimmer thing. I'm really scared of going out too hard, but I'm also practicing it a lot. And things like I wouldn't say running is a weakness, but it's something that I haven't done for a long time, so I need to start doing that again. And odd skill handstand walking for longer distance and faster, and obstacles and stuff would be something I need to focus on. I was surprised to see myself beating some of the higher level athletes like Hougaard and Turi, also in the Open. But I really don't know where I stand up next to those girls. I've thought I was as good as some of the the girls winning like European competitions before they became sanctionals. I could do that because I finished 5th at French Throwdown last year. That surprised me, and I really thought, okay, I can stack up next to those girls. But those are not the winning regionals type of athletes. I think, like everyone else, I really admire the Icelandic girls, you know, because they have like this awesome kind of work ethic and mindset that really is like, you know, unlike anything else, you know, we see, and I think they're just made of something that's different from a lot of like other athletes. And I would say I also admire athletes like Patrick Vellner, and I met him once at Swiss Alpine, and he was just like incredibly nice guy, and also athletes who are able to be kind of just ordinary, humble people. It's nice to meet people like them when you go out as a young or as a more rookie kind of athlete. My favorite athlete is Michael Phelps, definitely. He is just incredible because, you know, he took all those Olympic, what's like 8-time Olympic champion or something like that. And he has just got the meanest work ethic ever, and he just seems like an awesome guy as well. I've never met him, sadly. It's really kind of an intense period for me, so if I have 2 sessions in a day, I have to get up like really early, so start training at like 6:30 or something to make it to school. And we have like lectures for maybe 5 hours, and then I have a study group and we study like 2 or 3 hours. And then maybe I will just go home for a brief moment, or I'll go like directly to training again, and then train 2 or 3 hours and then go home, eat, sleep, repeat. I know I've like I haven't prioritized the social life that much these last couple of months, and that's, you know, I don't know if it's a sacrifice, but it's like a decision you have to make. Do you want to prioritize something more to potentially gain more from it? And people who are understanding and who are loyal to you will always be there, even though you don't have the same amount of time for a period.